Folks, very simply, we have a case coming up about Connecticut DCF where a 14-year-old was taken by the state and the father hasn't heard from her for a year. And he got a letter that they're doing hormone therapy on his daughter, who's 14, without his consent. So we're going to interview him. Hopefully, we're in the convincing mode of doing that. And he's got a lot on his plate, from what I've heard. But that's not the reason of this post. I want to share something with you right now that is absolutely critical. Absolutely critical, okay? This is it. Play this video. It describes how the President, Biden, crashed in a helicopter in Afghanistan with John Kerry, and how our allies there risked their lives to save him. And now the same guy, Mohammed, listen to the video, is pleading for Biden to rescue him. He has a visa, one other member of his family does, but his children are terrified. They have no visas. They have no protection. They have no way out. So watch the video, please do. It's very important, and we're going to talk about it at the end. It's not very long, but it's very important because you're not seeing what's going on, and you must watch it.
In 2008, an Afghan interpreter known as Mohammed helped rescue then-Senator Joe Biden after his Black Hawk helicopter made an emergency landing where Taliban insurgents had been spotted.
If you want to know where Al-Qaeda lives, you want to know where bin Laden is, come back to Afghanistan with me. Come back to the area where my helicopter was forced down with a 3-star general and 3 United States senators at 10,500 feet in the middle of those mountains. I can tell you where they are.
Well, now Mohammed is pleading with Biden to save him and his family after they were left behind and are now hiding from the Taliban. Joining me live, Mohammed, and retired U.S. Army captain and ground force commander of Mohammed's unit, Dennis Chamberlain. Thank you both for being here, and thank you both for your service to this country. Mohammed is joining us on the phone. Mohammed, I'll start with you. You are left behind after the U.S. has left Afghanistan. Do you feel betrayed?
Yeah. Keep going. Go on. Yes, they exited their forces from Afghanistan, but they left me and my family and like me, the other people left behind. But it's very scary, man. Yes, we are under great risk.
Do you feel betrayed by the United States?
Yeah, I hope that they can do everything.
You hope that they can do everything. Yeah, I'm going to bring you in here, Dennis. Can you tell me what went wrong? How did this happen?
Well, I think without having a clear set of objectives when we withdrew from Afghanistan, giving up Bagram Airfield was a critical foothold in Afghanistan, that we could have utilized to get people like Amman out of country. If we would have had clear objectives to our troop count when we were withdrawn from Afghanistan, I think it would have been a lot more efficient, and we would have been able to ensure people like Mohammed getting out of the country.
Yeah, Mohammed, is your life in danger right now? What would happen to you and your family if the Taliban were to find you?
If they find me, they will kill me. It's too easy. Yes, there is no answer for them. But if they find me, attack me, or for example, by my phone numbers, or any kind of information, they will be killed. That's too easy for them. But as they are anti-US forces, and they celebrated for their victory as in Afghanistan. But since they are also government and escapee president from Afghanistan, I'm hiding in my house. I haven't seen us outside. What's going on outside?
Mohammed, they know who you are. They know what you look like. Your face has been on the news. You're in that picture with then-Senator Joe Biden, among others. How long can you live in hiding?
But there is no way, man. But it depends. Yes. Maybe die at home, or there is no way I can't escape from my house. But all borders in my countries are sealed. But only I and my son have a passport. The rest of the family do not have. Only we have national ID with ourselves. It's very hard to pass us from borders and to go to another countries. I cannot mention the names.
Yeah, of course. Dennis, is there any indication that Mohammed and his family will be able to get out of Afghanistan?
Well, he's in my hopes and prayers. I wouldn't be doing this if I didn't have hope that Mohammed would get out of country. I'm confident that our government will see through, or if our government cannot, I'm confident that there's private organizations out there who will do the right thing.
We certainly hope so. Mohammed, do you believe the President of the United States will get you out of Afghanistan?
Yes, I trust. My commodore right now, he speaks on the press, but I trust him and his president and the whole nation of the United States, because as we live all together, we know each other, we used to live, but there is no, but I trust him. Yes, he can do everything. He is the power of the United States. He controls the power and the use power right now. He can do everything for me and like me the other people.
What do you want to say, Mohammed, to President Joe Biden right now?
Just I will tell him, hello, President. Do not forget me and my family. At the moment in Afghanistan, it is very hard and horrifying situation. All doors and all borders in my countries are sealed, but there is no way to escape us from here to another area. But I am also wondering how I'm going to get out from my house to somewhere else. Just give him my hello and tell him, if possible, tell him or send a message, do not let me and my family behind. That's okay.
Mohammed, do you have any regrets working for the U.S. government now that you're in this situation and you're left behind?
No, there is no regret, but I have done my job, but I'm very happy. I support as a great nation, Afghanistan and United States and other coalition forces, but I'm not regretful of my job. My job.
Mohammed, you have kids. Is your family scared?
Yes, right now they are sitting around of me, listening to your voices. We are at the basement. Yes, there is no light.
Dennis, how many others are there like Mohammed who have a similar story, who are trapped right now and are just praying to get out?
Well, I think there's countless interpreters that are still in Afghanistan with the hasty withdrawal. There's numerous stories like Mohammed's. It's a very unfortunate situation that Mohammed is placed in.
Yeah, it's devastating. It is so heartbreaking. Mohammed, thank you for joining us. Dennis Chamberlain, thank you for joining us. Both of you, please keep us updated on the situation, because Mohammed, everybody here in the United States is praying for you, that you are able to get yourself and your family out of harm's way and into safety, and that is a number one priority. We would love that for you. Thank you both, and thank you for both of you for serving this country.
Wow. Reiterate, an interpreter, Mohammed, who saved Biden, is abandoned by Biden now, and there are countless people in the same situation. Biden has no memory, and this gentleman has more confidence in Biden than any American. So they mention they have private organizations that they're counting on outside of the federal government. Excuse me. The World Bank closed Afghanistan. There's no currency to exchange. There's no way to buy your freedom. And there's no way to bribe Al-Qaeda out of taking care of people in a bad way. In other words, if they're using this biomedical list to track down any insurgent, in their opinion, we really need to understand that this is a colossal screw up. Okay? Colossal. Thoughts and prayers to everyone involved. What can you say? I mean, honestly, share this video. People don't watch Fox News, especially people in Connecticut. They don't watch it. And here we go. We have Himes involved, Murphy involved, Blumenthal involved. Joe Courtney is totally involved. And I say, we have candidates like Mike France, who is head and shoulders better than Joe Courtney. But where's the support? Where's the commentary? Who's taking these people on? Who's debating these people? You better get your head out of the sand before they bring the fight over here. And that's coming. That is coming. Remember 9/11? Hey, the 20-year anniversary is like 10 days from now. 9 to be exact. This is a very important call. Bud, you're in the last 10 seconds of a video. I'm saying goodbye to them.